So we are going live. We are live. I
Okay.
can see face.
দীর্ঘশ্বাস ফেলিস না।
লাইভ এগুলো কিন্তু রেকর্ড হয়ে যাচ্ছে।
Yeah, so that old thing you need to delete. It's there and it's showing you. Yeah, so anyway, I think you need to delete the old thing. So, guys, whoever is coming in, we are testing this new platform called Run the World for our AMAs, and Pradeep is here, and I'm just keeping him company. Just an experiment. We see how it goes. We are also trying to stream it parallelly on YouTube. Pradeep, can you see where we are on YouTube?
Yeah.
Can you share the link here so we can check it out? So you're going out of focus from time to time. So did you share the link?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay, this is the link.
Where are you sharing?
Okay, I've shared it on to your chat.
Okay. The, direct chat or on the public chat?
Direct chat.
I haven't got any. Okay, got it now. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it in YouTube also. So this is good.
So anytime we do live on YouTube, this would be the link. Always.
Always, is it? Okay. So why don't we capture it? And I'll save it. Okay, so let's chat about what's going on right now. We you released some fairly big features and updates in the last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah,
And
we have.
yeah, carry on.
So lot of them, we have fixed a lot of bugs as reported by various users, and we have added quite some new features over the past few weeks.
Hmm. Yeah,
So uh, one of the new features that we have recently added is ability to add um, sort of add a visual content image to your audio files.
right.
So any audio files that you either you create on PitchLink or
Hmm.
you have uploaded, you can sort of have a image associated with the audio. So basically, when you use that particular audio on the in a pitch,
Hmm.
it would play with that image in the background, and that image can also be a animated GIF or anything.
Okay, not
So
a moving picture, not an animation, but GIF, photo, diagram, screenshot, any
yeah,
of those kind of
any
images.
of
Anything
those.
that is a JPEG or a GIF, basically.
Yeah, man, which is in a image format, JPEG, GIF, PNG, the normal image
Right,
format. You can,
right.
so it's fairly simple. You can just if you select the if you come across one if you select an audio file, there will be option to add an image to it. And you click that, and you get to see all the images that you already have in your content manager. If you want to add a new image, just upload it in the content manager, and then you can just select and associate it with the audio. And that way you can sort of in the pitch you can add some more narration
Right, right.
into
Yeah, and you
the
can also add a caption, right? A nice caption you can add to that
caption,
picture.
yeah, to the image. So
Hmm.
you can convey more message while you are using an audio file.
Right. In fact, I have been, after you released it, I have been using it quite extensively. In fact, I see great response when I associate. For example, typically my uh, first element of the pitch is typically a audio or a video welcome message, right? Hey
Right.
Pradeep, it's nice to talk to you. Here is an overview of PitchLink, whatever my pitch is. So it's an introductory message, and a lot of times I use audio for that. And now I have been actually attaching the person's image there, and that sort of immediately connects the audience with what I'm saying, right? So they see themselves, they know it's not like a mechanical thing. It's not just uh, some automated stuff.
Right, and we have also sort of extended that feature to the testimonial that is gathered using the testimonial tool within PitchLink. So for example, of course, if the endorser is giving you a video-based testimonial, then it's okay. You don't have to do anything.
Hmm.
But if he's giving you a audio-based testimonial, then we are asking the endorser to sort of provide their image for authenticity,
Hmm.
and that sort of get associated with his or her recorded testimonial, and that is
Hmm.
presented, and that is something that the salesperson or the uh, person who has asked for testimonial will be able to edit it out or anything. It will remain there as it is. So the
Hmm.
image, whatever the image of the endorser, and a small snippet of his or her testimonial, and the actual audio plays. So
This is interesting. Have we listed it in our update, in the update that we publish? Is it listed there? I think we might have missed it.
yeah, no, it's listed. It's
It's
listed, and
listed. Okay.
yeah, it's. I think it's launched in July 5th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take a look. I'll take a look.
And there are some small new features added. Like you can now actually add while sending a pitch, you can now actually have a logo of the company associated
Hmm.
to whom you are sending the pitch.
Hmm.
So a little bit of personalization touch.
Right. Right.
So you can have you can upload the logo of the company to whom you are sending the pitch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Makes
that
sense. Actually, makes sense because that also is very very useful. Uh, and again, I mean, these are all things which you can do in a, you can personalize without being very intrusive. I mean, I think the whole premise of PitchLink is that buyers don't like intrusive vendors, people who are sort of getting into their space, and this allows them to see those subtle signals which say that you are genuinely interested in the buyer, yet it's not like in their face.
and we have like and we have also added some small added functionalities to make little bit
Hmm.
easier to use PitchLink. For example, now when you are trying to add a contact,
Hmm.
you get an auto prompt of all the companies that you have already added in your contact when you're trying to add the company. So, for example, you have
Correct.
added a contact for company ABC, and you're trying to add a second contact for the same company. So the name of
Hmm.
the company will get prompted. So you don't have to sort of type it out completely. You can just select from the prompt and have it. So just to make your life a little bit easier.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I think these are things which we uh, need to keep adding, and these are not only things that we are thinking up. I mean, these are things which people are coming and saying, hey, this will make life a little easier. This will make it simpler. It will make a little more personalized, and so on and so forth. So the feedback is crucial in all these decisions. Right. Right. Anything exciting happening in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, one of the things that we're going to launch soon is ability to uh, leave a comment in video. Right now,
Okay.
when you are when you are like chatting with a prospective client, or the client is chatting with the seller, so they can right now only do send message, leave message, either text or in audio. They
Right.
can record an audio message. Now we are working on a system where thereby they can also leave a video based message. So
Okay.
both the seller and the buyer, they will be able to communicate by leaving video based message. They're not real time. It's not like it's a video conference or anything,
Hmm.
but they can leave uh, video messages, maximum 2 minutes in length, and they can record and sort of post it into the chat panel.
Yeah, and I think I was talking to somebody uh, about how PitchLink can be used by buyers, and a lot of times they say that initial stages. I mean, they would theoretically like to interview the vendor, right? The salesperson who is getting in touch, and they would like to ask some detailed questions as to how long he has been doing this, what's his knowledge about the space, and so on and so forth. And while audio could have served that purpose, I think adding video to the chat will significantly enhance the ability. And because end of the day, we like to see each other's expression, right? So when I'm talking, you want to see how I'm looking. Not always. I mean, I think from the functional point of view, text and audio between the two are very, very efficient, right? um, in terms of messaging and exchanging quick.
Yeah,
uh,
and sometimes it's it's important that we put a face to a voice.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But obviously, but anyways, people, buyers who value their privacy, who doesn't want to, they can always leave a
yeah,
voice message.
exactly, exactly. So it's a question of choice. And sometimes, I mean, like, right, this one that you are working on, I can, as a vendor, come and write 3 questions that, hey, Pradeep, can you answer these 3 questions for me? And Pradeep can do a video messaging which makes it more compelling, to because we all know video is more compelling than audio. There is no debate on that. I mean, we can debate for what should be the duration, so on and so forth. But in a 2-minute kind of clip, it looks like a fairly decent time, because I don't know, a lot of people don't know that in 2 minutes you can literally say about 250 to 300 words, which is like one full page of a paperback. That's a lot that you can say in 2 minutes. It sounds as if, oh, 2 minutes, how do I explain things? It's a lot that you can say. Um, and by the way, if you want to leave long messages, you can always record a longer message and upload it as a attachment, right?
Yeah, and they can actually attach a video to a video message.
Correct. Exactly. I
So
can give an introduction to something and say, okay, why don't you watch this? Watch the attachment, and that will show you more in more detail what we can do, and so on and so forth. Especially if somebody is asking for references, asking for customer case studies, and so on and so forth. I think giving an intro in the 2-minute bit, and actually, if you look at data, our audio messaging which is being used currently, mostly the messages are a minute and 10 seconds. Very rarely messages have gone from the anonymized data that we see. Very rarely messages have gone to 120 seconds. Very rarely. It's mostly, actually, most of them are less than 1 minute.
right, and of course there is no limit to how many messages you can leave. So either, as I said, you can attach a video,
Yeah,
or you can leave multiple messages if it is really that
yeah,
important.
yeah,
But
yeah,
we'll see. I mean, how it goes.
yeah.
Then maybe we can, if required, we can increase the length. But right now it's capped to 2 minutes, both audio and video,
Right, right, right.
and that's because that's taking into considering all the things, bandwidth, file size, and everything.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. Yeah. Uh, Good. I mean, exciting stuff, and we
And
should.
then we have made a lot of changes to the UI. Uh, for example, now all the all the drop downs that we get in the UI, they're like all searchable. So,
Hmm,
for example, when you're trying to assign a folder to a file,
hmm,
the drop down that you get, the list of folders, that is now like searchable. You can search for a folder while looking at the drop down. And similarly, when you're trying to select a script or a mail draft when you're sending a pitch, so all those lists are now searchable. So you can search and look at your
hmm.
script or mail draft.
Right, right.
So yeah, and for another example is like for in the analytics section, when you're trying to view a form submitted by a user. That is to say, if you have attached a survey form with your pitch and someone has actually submitted that and data to that form that was earlier visible, that is always visible in the analytics section, but it was earlier visible in a pop-up window sort of Now it comes as a sliding window from the right side, so you get to see more of the data in a much better way when you're looking at what the user has submitted for the form.
Mhm. Okay. Okay.
So yeah, there is some minor improvement, and of course, uh, like one of it's a minor improvement, but it is a much required improvement is the ability to sort the pitches, especially in analytics and engage section by activity. So
Ah, right.
earlier
Of course. Hmm.
earlier you get to sort only by like name and company name and date of sent when you have sent them. Now you can actually by default it is now sorted by activity. So whenever an activity happens in a pitch and you come back to the
Hmm.
engage of the analytics section, it sort of bubbles up on the top,
Hmm.
regardless of the fact when it was sent. It will always remain on the top. And of course, if you send out a pitch, by default that pitch will always remain on the top. But whenever an action happens on a pitch activity, it will come up on the top. An activity means that if someone has uh, left a message or anything,
Hmm.
anything that might have happened in the pitch, that can be either from the buyer side or from the seller side. Anytime any activity happens on a pitch, it remains on the top. So, for example, you as a salesperson go and engage with someone, and then you come back, you will
Hmm.
find that pitch on the top.
Pradeep, I'll just interrupt you. I think Prashant has come, so let's call him on stage and ask him uh,
Sure.
what he expects of us and what he needs. So, Prashant, if you have a question, I suggest that you either put it in the comments or I've already invited you on stage. You can come on and ask the question. Prashant has a very interesting spelling of his name. Oh, I think he's gone. Oh, he says I'm just finishing another meeting and become active shortly. Hey, Prashant.
Sorry about the delay. I was just finishing the other meeting.
No, no, no problem. Welcome,
No
welcome.
problem. Welcome.
Thank
We
you.
are
Great to meet you all.
yeah, we are trying out this new platform, and it's good to see you that you joined. And we are also new, so it's not that we understand this platform very well, but
Okay.
it's fun. It looks interesting.
Yeah, it definitely is. I can see three of us here on the stage. I don't
Uh,
know if others are also. in the room.
Okay, okay, no problem. We can see you. If you feel more comfortable by muting your camera, that's fine. But we are fine to have you as you are. So, how can we help you today?
I saw the topic; it was interesting, so I thought, I'll just join in to listen and learn from all of your experiences.
Right. So, are you a user of PitchLink?
Not at the moment.
Okay, okay. So, PitchLink, as you know, is a buyer-seller engagement platform. So, I presume that you got our newsletter this morning, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So that we send out every Monday evening actually, but today we switched because we wanted to see if we can connect it on Tuesday, and Tuesday is the AMA, that might increase a little bit of participation. So it actually worked that way. Um, uh, so yeah, so PitchLink is a buyer seller engagement platform. It's pretty unique, pretty new. So what I'll do is I will let Pradeep brief you. If you have some questions, what do you do, Prashant? What are you into?
I do multiple things. So I am a life coach.
Okay,
I am also a consultant for IT companies, and we have some vendor partners who provide these IT solutions.
okay,
Uh, in addition to that, I am working on a startup concept right now. It is at the POC level, and I'm
okay.
also helping a friend who runs a startup.
Oh, your hands are full. Your hands are full. So I would really request you to take a look at PitchLink and come back, because every Tuesday we do it at the same time, 8 o'clock every Tuesday. Our AMA happens.
Right.
Uh, so we are basically a buyer seller engagement platform. We are very good at qualifying leads. We are very good at starting the initial conversation without demanding meeting time from the prospect, right?
Okay. Right.
So our platform is built for startups, because getting access to either investor or early user is very, very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But in using PitchLink, you can do that. However, I have to join another call, so I'll go and I'll leave you to chat with Pradeep, and whatever questions you have, whatever you want to clarify, anything you want to share, just feel free. Okay.
Sure. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Yeah, hi. I'm Pradeep, and I sort of head the tech part of PitchLink. So,
Great. Mm.
uh, so if you want, I can actually set up a account for you, so that you can actually explore PitchLink. So basically, actually, the
Mm.
basically the idea of PitchLink is came from our requirement only. Actually, to be more
Mm.
precise, is that the whole uh, the whole problem of you might have a very good idea, or you might have a very good product,
Mm.
and you want to go and you have to pitch it, right? Whether you want to sell it or whether you want to get investor, you have to pitch your idea, you have to pitch your product. And
Mm.
obviously now, due to the pandemic, everything is happening online. But
Mm.
before pandemic also, one of the hurdles we have faced ourselves when we were trying to sell our product is a lot of time we were sending emails to our prospective clients, and with attachments and everything. And you know how it works: either the email gets bounced because the the attachment is too large, or the other email, they don't allow attachments. Then we used to send it via Google Drive share or anything. And the whole system was actually broken in a sense. They would come back and say, okay, I have seen your PDF, but the video did not open, or I have seen the video but the PDF did not open. And no way you could control the narration. When you might have attached one video, one PDF, and one Excel sheet, and you actually want the user to watch first the video, then the Excel sheet, and then to see the PDF. So that that is something that you can't control when you are sending all this, your materials and everything to the prospective buyer. So we were
Right.
also facing the same problem, and we thought, okay, we need to sort of consolidate this problem into, and we need to sort of fix this problem. And that's the genesis of PitchLink, how it started.
Okay.
So basically, the basic idea is that you sort of create a narration by stitching together your materials. That can be anything. That can be a video, your existing PowerPoint, slideshows, PowerPoint, and PDF, Excel sheet. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you create a linked, controlled narration for them, and you send that narration to your prospective client, and they get it as a link, a single
Mm-hmm.
link. And if they click on it, they get to see the narration. And the link is very much personalized for that particular person. So, and when that they open that link, they can see everything without downloading anything. I mean, there is no permission issue there, nothing. You can, I mean, if it's a Word file, that can get rendered in the system without using downloading any extra plugin. Or if it is a Excel, it can render. It's a video or a PowerPoint, everything renders within the system, and you can control the narration, how they sort of see it, uh, you know one by one. And they can they can leave comments, they can leave messages, they can leave audio messages, video messages, or text messages, and as a seller you can respond to them. And that way you can, basically, you can nurture them to the point where they are, either they will be like ready to see you, or ready to get involved with you and take it to the next stage. Because we always found two things: uh, sharing this materials over email or any other mode was very, very difficult and inconvenient. And the second, the most important thing, is getting that face to face with the prospective client
Mm-hmm.
to sort of show our product, to give a demo of our product. But now through PitchLink you can do it in an asynchronous way. You can send them the link, they can at their own pace look at the thing, and you can track it, what they have done or not done, and then you can engage with them.
Got it.
So if you are really interested, I'll be happy to set up a account for you. And most importantly, you can sort of sign up for a demo, and we'll walk you through the whole concept.
Yeah, there is no problem at all in exploring it.
Yeah, please. And you can just go ahead and go to Pitch.Link, and you can actually sign up. You don't need
Sure.
any credit card or anything.
Okay.
There's a 14-day trial, and you can just sign up. And of course, if you need more time, you just let us know. We can always increase that trial period.
Sure.
So, and you can all, if Subhanjan, who is our founder, you can always, I can share the calendar with you, calendar link. You can set up a one-on-one demo session with him.
Sure. Sounds good.
So yeah, that's pretty much what PitchLink does in a very, very nutshell way.
Yeah. Great.
So Prashant, where are you from actually?
I am from Pune.
Okay.
How about you?
Well, right now I'm in Kolkata.
Okay. Great.
Okay,
We were in
so
Kolkata until March this year, and then we moved back to Pune.
oh,
Yeah.
so
We were
actually,
based in Newtown. Yeah.
Actually, I was at Bangalore due to some family work. I came back to Kolkata last year,
Okay.
2000 no 2019 actually I came, and I was supposed to move back on 2020
Hmm.
April. Everything was set, and then COVID happened.
Right.
So yeah, now we
Where
are
in
sort of.
Kolkata are you based?
I stay near Kolkata Airport, Damdam.
Okay, Damdam. We were based in Newtown, Rajarat.
Okay, okay,
Pretty close by.
pretty close. So we're
Yeah.
just about 4 kilometers from the airport where
Okay.
I stay.
Yeah, that's pretty close. You know the Bangla Gate, right? The
Vishwa Bangla
Bangla
Gate, right, right,
Vishwa
yeah.
Bangla Gate, yeah. So we were like 10 minutes drive from there.
Okay.
Action Area 3. Hmm.
So, you have anything for me? Anything you want to
Not
ask?
at the moment, Pradeep. So what I'll do is I'll sign up and then try it out. and then
Yeah,
get back.
you can mail me. My email ID is pg@pitch.link. I'll just put it here.
Yeah,
Any technical issue, any help you require, just mail me without issue. And you can also reach us at support@pitch.link.
sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
So it's a great platform for you to, approach investors and everything.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Great connecting with you.
Sure. Do keep in
And,
touch, and I will later just let me know. I'll set up
hmm,
a meeting, and you can go for a one-on-one demo with Suvanjan. He can walk you
sure.
through the whole concept. I think that would be very, very helpful for you.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, Rehan, nice talking to you.
Same here, Pradeep. Nice connecting with you as well. Talk to you
Okay,
soon.
sure.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. So I think that concludes this week's AMA. So we'll be live again next week at this time. So please join us. Till then, from all of us at PitchLink, have a great day.